All right, welcome everybody to Eastern Hancock High School in Charlottesville, Indiana. We're here for tonight's varsity matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Cambridge City Lincoln Golden Eagles. Tonight, there on the screen, if you're looking for a game program, we have a custom 8-page game program. You can scan that QR code in the top left corner and get access to the game program. Couple of things. We got to update the clock here. It's still set for JV. Okay. Sorry. A couple things to note here. This is the 8th most played rivalry in Eastern Hancock history. So we've played Cambridge City, Lincoln, a grand total. We've met 54 times. This is the 55th game between the two teams, and the Royals hold a 37-17 advantage. But I was looking last night, and the average score of those games is 62-57. So the average score is usually a tight game, 5-point average there. And here in the next couple of years, we should move past this rivalry. Should, like I said, it's 8th most played right now, right behind New Pal, Mount Vernon, and somebody else we don't play anymore. I can't remember who the other one was. So that should move up here in the near future.
I'll tell you, one of the things I saw that I thought was real interesting, one of the notes was if you look at both teams averaging nearly identical number of points, but they're giving up 68 and we're giving up 48.
Yeah, so we're both averaging 63.3 points a game. Like I said, the Royals giving up 20 less a game, though.
Yeah, it may come down to both teams have a penchant for scoring, may come down to the defense there.
So a quick look at our opponent here, Cambridge City Lincoln, 2-3 on the season. Head coach Rodney Klein, 93 and 108 is his record at Cambridge City, and 242 and 260 is his career record. And he was actually the high school coach of our JV coach Brett Bechtel when Coach Bechtel was in high school at Edinburgh. So Coach Klein, very familiar with the Royals coaching staff as well. The Golden Eagles have defeated a couple key wins here. They beat Union City and Anderson Prep. Key losses, they lost to North Decatur and Westdale. Last year, these two teams met on December 21st, and the Royals came away victorious 60-41 over in Cambridge City. Royals are 3-0 on the season. They beat Adams Central, Tri-Central, and they beat Knightstown Panthers last night in the rivalry game. Aaron Spalding is now 243 wins and 229 losses in his career, all 20 seasons here at Eastern Hancock. We have the national anthem, and then we'll have starting lineups when we return. So starting lineups coming up here for both teams. First for Cambridge City. Now I set these based on the last game. So number 0, Tyler Wiles, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 2, Alex Birch, the 5'9 senior. Number 11, Gavin Trent, 5'11 sophomore. Number 12, Bryce Pennington, the senior. And number 54, Logan Vance, sorry. I'm calling him Logan White. Logan Vance, the 6'5 sophomore inside. The Royals with the same starting lineup as always: Spalding, O'Neill, Burton, and Rainbolt. 3 juniors, 2 sophomores for the Eastern Hancock Royals. So we have our Christmas transitions there between things. Like I said, the Royals coming off of a victory last night over the Knightstown Panthers. Knightstown, I think, is going to have a long season. They've only played 2 games so far, but they really struggled to score the basketball, and I think that's going to be a long year over there for them.
Yep. They're just two years removed from having a pretty good team, weren't they?
It's been a while.
Was it?
Yeah.
Just thinking with the when they had Olivo as a senior, they were decent, but
not in basketball, no.
All right. All blends together.
I know. So set to tip, Rainbolt and Vance. It's tipped, and the Eagles will get it. And Pennington has the ball over to Wiles. To Birch, back to Pennington. Little weave action.
We almost let a guy go. We've got to reset. We're switching so much.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just weaving it because we've been switching. There's Birch for a deep 3, no good.
Yeah, but he got open because Cole looked like his leg went out from underneath him. He couldn't quite get over there and recover.
Jacob Spalding dishes to Burton, and Burton finishes for 2.
That was a nice look. Good finish by Cyrus.
Jacob Spalding's averaging 4 assists per game, so Cyrus he's averaging 1.5 points a game, so Cyrus beat his average already. Birch up top. Hands to Pennington. Gets it to Wiles. Gets it inside to Vance, the 6'5 sophomore. Landon does a nice job of coming over and knocking that ball out of his hands.
Absolutely. Cyrus had to come off and help a little bit.
That was a nice play, though, from Trent to Vance.
Yep. Trent drew Cyrus off Vance, and Cyrus couldn't get back in time. Vance got like a 4-inch
height advantage over Cyrus.
Big kid.
Landon's going to drive, take it all the way in, up, and Landon hits the finger roll layup. Make it 4-2 Royals.
And Royals off to a quick start. They don't often go slow this year.
Wiles guarded by Jake Spalding. To Pennington, over to Trent. Backed up to Wiles, and he's going to hand off to Birch. Again, some weave action here. Birch gets it, thought about the 3, kicks over there. Trent will take the 3 from the wing, and Trent buries the 3. Puts the Golden Eagles back up by a point. And I was watching the Muncie-Burris game for Cambridge City, and they scored 23 in the first quarter and had multiple guys take multiple 3s.
Wow.
Burton 3 from the wing, and he responds. And Cyrus has struggled this season from behind the arc. He is he's not been shooting the ball very well, so good to see him get 5 early points here.
Yeah, and he had a decent 3-point shot last year. The 9-star guys last night were saying it's unusual to see Cyrus a post shoot a 3-pointer, and I'm thinking
they don't know Cyrus.
No.
We just let Birch around us, lays it in to tie it up at 7.
Yeah, we're going to have to tighten up our defense a little bit.
Eagles in a zone here.
Really think this plays to our strengths.
Yeah, it does. As Spalding gets a 3 from the wing, and he buries it. That
was smooth, Jake.
Yeah, I think if they're in a zone, that's going to be beneficial to us. That Wiles rises up and hits the short mid-range shot.
Nice move off the spin there, get himself open.
Tyler Wiles is averaging 23 points a game for the sophomore.
And you know what? He reminds me a little bit of Grant Gray. He's tall, really long. He's actually the top of their zone there.
Silas Spalding, corner three, buries it. Again, they're just this zone. They're not going to be able to rotate quick enough.
No, and that one looked almost more like a 1-3-1. I wonder if they're playing a little bit different. Oh! Did that Silas pick that up?
That was Silas. He's going to send Birch to the line to try to finish the and one here.
Well, they'll let him play in the first game. We'll see how this group of refs does. I don't know that we had any one-and-ones in the first game.
No, I don't think anybody ever got in the bonus. Birch hits the free throw.
So you mentioned it's been a tight game over the course of 54 games. We're sitting at 1 point here, over halfway through the first quarter.
Cyrus Burton's going to take another three and buries it again.
Yeah, and they're going to let him have that shot because Vance's not coming out that far. And as long as Cyrus is hitting, he's got 8 of our 16. And we're sitting in a zone now.
Yep. We were losing our guy, switching so much we were getting lost, and I think that zone's going to help us here. Yep. Although, again, Eagles, they can shoot it.
Well, it kind of takes Vance out of the game, though. If you got that big guy down inside, and if they're going to settle for perimeter shots, they lose that height advantage, I would think.
Yeah, I haven't seen Vance or Trent shoot very many threes, but Wiles, Birch, and Pennington, none of those guys are afraid to pull the trigger. So they still have 3 shooters. As Landon drives in, gets another finger roll, and that's twice Landon's beat his guy off the dribble and just got to that right side of the rim.
Yep, that's not Landon's preferred shot, but he's doing a nice job taking what they're giving him.
Wiles airballs it. A little too early on that. Landon's going to pull up from 15 feet and hits that one. Landon's got 6 quick points.
Yeah, maybe a pick your poison night tonight.
They just didn't stop him in transition.
Yeah.
Landon, one thing that he's really added to his game this year is that pull-up jumper. I like that. Vance inside over Cyrus. We just let him get position there, and he pulls Cambridge City back to within 6.
Yeah, Drew White's going to check in, too, for Cyrus there at the next dead ball.
I like the pace of this game, though.
Yeah.
Landon 3 from the wing. Oh, just a little long.
We got nobody going for the rebound.
Nope. Pennington gets the rebound. We didn't rebound very well on the offensive end last night against Knightstown either, so Pennington no, but Wiles tips it to Rainbolt. Rainbolt with the rebound. Jake Spalding is going to get called for the carry there. So Drew White's going to check in for the Royals. He'll replace Cyrus. Like I said, Cyrus with a quick 8 points.
Yeah, I don't know that Drew's as good a three-point shooter, but he's not afraid of shooting the threes either because he was not a post when he was younger.
No. Vance with it in the corner, back up to Pennington. Fine. Got a moving screen on Vance.
And that helps too.
Yep. Because Birch was going to have a good look there. Edric Miller and Cameron Wise checking in. They will get Cole Rainbolt and Silas Spalding.
Man, Coach Spalding's had like 9 guys in his rotation, and they've all played. He's not afraid to go to the bench, and kind of many of them interchangeable.
Yeah, only 2 seniors on this roster. And there's Drew right off the bat. 15-footer's good.
We got 10 points from our inside player.
Yep. 22 here, still a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Birch 3 from the corner. He buries it. This is a fun-paced game right now.
Yes, it is. Very entertaining.
Spalding up at the circle. Gets it to Wise on the left wing.
We had Landon flashing.
There we got Cam Wise down low, out to Edric Miller in the corner.
Really, with Drew playing the high post, it's pulling Vance out a little bit. I think we've got room inside. There's Drew for three.
Nope. Just off. Wiles with the rebound. Coach Poff asked if the concession stand is open. Yes, it is, Coach Poff. There's Birch. Drives. And he takes it to the rim.
Yep, and we just stepped out. Two guys just kind of reached. Nobody stepped in front.
Nobody stepped in front and stopped him. Royal lead is 3, 28 seconds left here. We'll probably hold for the last shot. In the JV at the end of the first quarter, I think we got a nice rotation. We ended up getting Grant or corner 3.
Yeah, there it is. Silas, or Jake down there.
Yep, they jumped to it there. Landon drives, puts up heaves one up, and I think it was partially blocked.
Yeah.
Pennington's three-quarter court shot almost went in. Just off the back of the rim.
Yes, it was.
And we didn't have time to do any of our replays there because that was such a fast-paced game. So let's check out some of these replays. Well, you can't see that one because we didn't move the camera. I don't know what was happening there. Had a couple. That's on the JV game, so we only hit that one replay and we didn't get to see it, so it's no fun. Take a look at the MEC standings after last night's slate of games. The Royals look like we're in 8th right now, but realistically, we haven't played any conference games. We're the only school that hasn't played a conference game yet, so we are stuck back there in 8th. But Shenandoah leading the conference. They're undefeated on the season, 5-0. They're the only other undefeated team, 2-0 in conference play. Monroe Central started off, they got pounded by Northeastern in the first game of the season, but then they played really well. They beat LaPel last night, I believe.
Wow.
LaPel's down. LaPel's only won one game, and it was on a buzzer beater. They beat Wapahani. So I don't think LaPel's, I don't know if they have some COVID issues or they're just struggling this year, but LaPel is not playing well right now.
That's unusual for them.
Zach Arnold checks into the game for the Royals. Had a nice game last night, scored 6 points off the bench against the Panthers.
And Zach brings that extra gear. If he's going to the basket or whatever, he's super quick.
Missed the three there.
Yep,
Number 20, Mason Dick, checks into the game for the Golden Eagles, who are not going to sub a lot. I'm looking at their stats, and their starting 5 average almost all of their points. Number 10, Marshall Pate, averages less than 1 point a game, and number 20, Mason Dick, averages less than 1 point a game. So I think we're going to see their starting 5 a lot unless they get in foul trouble. Pennington gets it over to Wiles.
Yeah, Royals still sitting at a 2-3, and they've got us running.
Yep. Drew does a nice job tapping it, and Landon's going to corral the rebound.
Wise will push it. Eddie in the corner.
He's going to drive. Puts up the reverse
nice.
layup. Edric Miller with the reverse layup.
Little hesitation as he crossed under the basket like he was going to kick it out and realized nobody rotated over to him and just put it up. Pennington drives.
They're going to call a foul on that one.
I was going to be shocked if they didn't.
See if I can see this one on the replay. No, we can't because we didn't move the camera again. So, sorry about that. Cameron did foul him, though.
Yeah, it was legit.
Pennington hits the first. Really good free throw shooting team here. Pennington shoots 73%. And he's the worst of their starters. Well, Trent's only taken 8 free throws, so Trent's at 50%. But
wouldn't qualify with attempts. There we go.
So 73%, he's the lowest averaging free throw shooter of their starters. Edric pushes, gets it to Silas in the corner. Back to Eddie. Eddie takes it, kicks to Zach. Zach's going to drive over to Wise. Corner 3, buries it. Cameron Wise with the 3, Zach Arnold with the assist. And those are the assists we've been lacking. Last night against Knightstown, I watched that game. Nice spinning move by Birch. Drew finally corrals it, but last night against Knightstown, we had some assists, but they were just around the perimeter assists.
Right.
We've been missing that drive and kick type of play, that creation.
Yeah, and with our team, with all the shooters, I mean, you've seen it. Drew's got a shot and missed it, but Cyrus hit 2. Everybody can shoot a 3.
Yeah.
Should leave a lot of lanes to go to the basket.
Going to take now to thank our family sponsors, everybody that has supported Eastern Hancock Athletics this year. 75 people now have, in our family sponsor list that have donated money to Eastern Hancock Athletics this season. Again, a tough season with limited attendance and limited ticket sales. I think we said it last game, we average about $15,000 a year in season, like all sports passes, and we couldn't sell any of them this year. So, you know, we started off the school year in a $15,000 hole for our athletics department, and our community has stepped up in a big way to help try to support us and give our athletic department everything it needs to succeed. And if you're interested in donating, whether it's $5, hey, I watched the game, you know, because I couldn't make it, here's what I would pay in ticket sales, you know, $5, $1, whatever, $100, whatever you feel like. tinyurl.com/EH Royal Pride. You can see it down there at the bottom of the screen. We appreciate everything we get.
Absolutely.
Just realized the scoreboard said JV. Whoops. It's Varsity.
Miller inbound far side to Arnold. Oh, and they've switched up to go man. Now let's see what happens here. Eddie shot a little hard.
Pennington rips it away from White.
Zach harassing Pennington all the way down the court. Now we're
Birch with the open 3 from the wing. He missed it, though, and Wise with the rebound. And they're going to get Trent with the foul there. He caught Cameron on the arm.
Yeah, nice job, Cam.
Vance going to check back into the game for the Golden Eagles.
Miller.
Not much there, and then Silas and Cam. Oh, we have a miscommunication. Zach tries to save it, and he's going to foul Pennington, and Pennington will go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Yep. It's good hustle by Zach. Just didn't have a good angle to try to get to somebody.
Now he's going to get the he's going to get credited with the turnover there because he was trying to save a bad pass, but then it really wasn't his fault. He was just trying to save it.
Yeah. And really, I think the changeup of defense kind of we've got to get back in our flow now, make some adjustments.
Pennington hurls in the second one. This quarter is a lot slower paced than the first quarter. Yeah. Zach drives. Floater over Vance, but Vance is a big target to have to try to shoot over there.
I think Zach had to adjust too much.
There's a turnover there. Pennington gets around, and Drew started to help. I didn't realize I had the camera on the wrong camera the whole time. Sorry. I missed that.
I thought you were doing it on purpose, or I would have said something. Yeah, Zach picks up his second foul there. Pennington got around him. Zach was clear up top, but
there was no help. He got screened, and then we didn't help over, and Pennington got a clear path to the basket, and he hits another free throw.
Yeah, that's five free throws so far. This will be a 6th attempted. So we bring starters back in other than Burton.
Jake Spalding, Landon O'Neill, and Cole Rainbolt check back in. Both teams with starters. Pennington hits that one. So he's got 6 points just on free throws there.
Yeah. That's the one. Those are the points we can't afford to give up.
No.
It's really hard to play defense against a free throw. Yeah, they're back to their – looks like they're back to the zone. Maybe not. Vance really sagging off Drew is what's –
Yeah. Drew's going to take the corner 3 and bury it.
At some point, they got to decide to come out on Drew or Cyrus. Unless that's what they're willing to live with. The way those guys are shooting tonight, it's not really a good choice. And we've gone back to man too.
He's done a good job on Wiles so far. Again, he's averaging 23 a game, and I think he's only got 2 so far.
Yeah, I don't remember him doing a whole lot offensively at this point.
Finds Pennington up top, over to Birch.
Yep, and they had Vance by himself. They couldn't get to him.
No.
Drew had to switch and then
Cole
get back
with
to
the steal.
him. Yep.
Nice job there by Cole Rainbolt. Landon's going to pull up on this one. Nope. He's going to drive left-handed finger roll, and that was probably not a good shot by Landon.
No, I think he wanted to do something, was expecting some contact or whatever, and they pulled off. He was left midair trying to adjust.
Out of bounds there. Pennington throws it too far and throws it into the hallway. Cyrus Burton checks back in to get Drew White.
Yep, nice job by Drew down there on Vance. It really didn't do a whole lot. Now, he had a little bit of a break, but –
Jake Spalding with the ball. Over to Landon O'Neill. Finds Cole Rainbolt. Cole pulls up from 3 off to the left. Silas Spalding smacks it out of bounds. And it'll be Cambridge City ball, yeah.
It looked like Cyrus was just trying to tap it to somebody, but
there was nobody over there.
Yep.
Cole's been shooting really well, but last night he struggled. He was 0 of 3 last night, and he missed his first one there. He's been good. Averaging 45% on the season.
Yeah, and the nice thing about Cole is he can do a lot of other stuff too if his shot's not falling.
Wiles drives, gets Spalding in the air, puts it up, and Wiles gets the roll.
That's a nice play. Jake looking to take it, kicks it out to his brother. Over to Landon. Back to Jake. He's going to cut. They're going to get it. Is that the second on Vance?
Yes, it is.
Oh, nope. They gave that one to Wiles.
Cole from corner 3. Oh. You're going to get a push there on Trent.
Are they going to call that on like the push against Cyrus? Yeah. So we don't get the shooting foul.
Jake Spalding up top to Landon. Get it to Silas on the wing. Deep 3. Leaves it short. Birch with the rebound. Birch drives, kicks to Wiles. His 3 from the wing is going to be perfect.
Yeah,
he's going to tie it up at 30.
Pretty shot.
We just stopped scoring here in the second quarter.
Well, we're not driving, and that was one of the things that was getting us earlier. Landon went to the basket a couple times, Cyrus in and out. And giving Pennington all those free throws.
Pennington gets to the rim. We just let him by, and our help defense hasn't been there.
Nope.
Now, our primary defender's got to keep him in front too, but then our help side has just not been there, and it's not any one guy. We just been letting him go. We kind of did that in the JV game some too. Pennington hits the first. Mason Dick checks back in. He's a 5'10 senior. He'll replace Gavin Trent.
Pennington shooting his 10th free throw already.
Cam Wise will get Cyrus Burton. And that's Coach Spalding going, you know what? You've got Vance stepping out. Cam Wise is a better shooter than Cyrus or Drew, so
yep.
Let's make him get out there and get uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're going to have to adjust somehow. And I wonder if that means we're going to do a little something on defense as well.
They either have to play us in zone or they've got to get him to step out and guard Cam Wise. Landon working on Birch.
Yep.
He had Silas. He had Cole, but couldn't get the ball to him. Cole spins, rises up way too hard.
Yeah, they had Cam in the corner, that shot that Cyrus hit. Or Cyrus had taken, I think. And
I think we got to at least try to get it to Cam, force Vance to come out, and that should open up our passing lanes.
Absolutely. Either that or he's wide open. Cam can knock him down.
Birch is trapped by the Spaldings, but he gets out of it and gets it to Wiles up by half court. Wiles with the screen from Dick. Pulls up deep 2 and buries it.
And that's why he's averaging, what, 23?
He's averaging 23. Birch is averaging 18. Pennington 11, Vance 12. 4 of their 5 starters in double figures. Wise drives up and under, but he traveled. Yep, he did.
Minute left in the half.
Royals trail by 4 here.
Yeah, we really gone cold this quarter.
Because what do we have? We had 26.
I think so.
We only have 4 points this quarter, I believe. 4 or 5. Maybe we had 25. Pennington gets cut off by Jacob Spalding, gets it into Vance. Vance's hook shot, no. Rebounded by Cameron Wise. The thing is, Cole Rainbolt doesn't have the height, but he's going to have the strength to handle with Vance, or hang with Vance there.
Yeah, and he can get up too if he needs to. That's the play right there.
See if we can catch that replay really quick.
That's how you get yourself going. Go to the basket.
Yep.
Get some layups. Get some foul shots. Hall checks in. I think it's the first time he's checked in, coming for Wiles with 36 seconds left because Wiles just picked up his second.
Into Cole. Cole gets pushed by Dick, and he gets fouled. That's going to put Rainbolt at the line. Cole hits the first.
Wiles going to come back in.
As is Trent.
Yep, Coach Klein. I think he's hoping to get a good shot from Wiles because I don't know that I would risk him in a game this tight and 2 fouls already.
No.
He didn't want to give away a possession, so I guess I can understand that.
Cole misses. Vance with the rebound.
Wiles all by himself, and they missed him. There it goes.
Deep 3 from the wing.
No good.
Airballed it. Rainbolt with the rebound. Cole pushes and has it stolen by Wiles. That was a risky play there by Wiles with his fouls. Nice block there deter there by Jake Spalding.
Oh, nice try, Cam. We got 1.2 left.
Cam got in too big of a hurry. Sorry, I was trying to watch Cole crash into the door.
His angle just wasn't right. It was a good effort with that amount of time left.
I think he thought it was less than it was. Yeah. He had time to stop and make a better pass there. The heave by Trent hits the cheerleaders, and that'll end the first half with the score. Cambridge City Lincoln 34, Eastern Hancock 31. So we'll be back here. We have 10 minutes to go here in halftime. We'll be back again. If you want to check out the game day program, you can scan the QR code up there in the top left corner and get a game day program. Let me set the timer here.
Hey, we promised you a close game. 5 points over the course of 54 games. That's pretty good.
Okay, there we go. So, again, we'll be back. I'll look at the scorebook here and give you some updated stats when we come back from the half. Thanks for tuning in. All right, we're back here with a minute left before the start of the second half. Score, Cambridge City Lincoln 34, Eastern Hancock 31. Royals had 22 in the first quarter before going cold there in the second. And Tyler Wiles leading all scorers with 12. I believe Cyrus Burton has 8 for the Royals, and Bryce Pennington has 8 for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, those are got to be all from the line.
They are 8 from 8 from the free throw line.
We haven't played particularly bad, just went cold in that second quarter.
We gotta find ways to get the ball inside.
Yep.
Get to the rim, get fouled. Again, this is a team that they've only played 6 guys. We've got to get their guys in foul trouble, especially with Wiles already with 2.
Yep. Well, I can't remember how many Vance had.
Vance has, I thought he had 2, but I think one of them they called on Wiles.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So Birch with it. Hands to Wiles. Over to Trent.
Jacob Spalding playing really tight defense over there on Pennington.
Finally finds Birch. Wiles drives, poked away, stolen by Silas Spalding. He's going to put it up, but he missed the layup.
I think he was worried about somebody trying to come after him.
Landon hustled and saved it, but saves it to Wiles, and there's a sequence there. Saves it. Wiles goes to throw it to Vance because he lost his dribble. Vance wasn't looking and goes out of bounds to the Royals.
Yeah, we lucked out there.
Your mic's picking up your breathing, I think, here.
Sorry.
Cole Rainbolt long 2 off the back of the rim, and Wiles with the rebound. Almost threw it away again.
Yep.
Pennington to Trent. Trent 3 from the wing. No good. Cole.
They give that to us?
That was out on Cole, but I think rather than calling another foul on Wiles for doing that, they went ahead and gave us the ball.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that.
Because Cole had position on him.
Really, Cole struggling to find his shot tonight. You mentioned last night didn't shoot as well either.
Silas pulls up, short 2, rolls in, and pulls Eastern Hancock to within 1. Royals in man defense here. Trent finds Birch. Birch is going to drive to his right, cut off, tries to get the foul on Spalding, doesn't get it.
No, great position by Jacob.
Rainbolt got the rebound there and dished to Spalding. O'Neal's going to drive, put up the short jumper, and got it.
Royals retake the lead, 35-34.
That's just what we said, getting to the rim.
Yep, twice in a row.
Trent with the ball up top. Gets Wiles, almost had Wiles on the back cut, but a nice job by Jacob Spalding to deflect that. Landon pulls up from deep and buries it. Landon O'Neal buries the deep 3.
And just like that, a quick 7 points for the Royals. Take a 4-point lead.
Check out, this is Spalding's deflection here. Really athletic play by Jake Spalding.
Well, and to keep it, not just to tip it up in the air.
Yeah. And then Landon finishing here with the 3. Just pulls up from about 4 feet behind the 3-point line and buries it.
So good start to the second half from the Royals, and we needed that after that second quarter.
Landon currently sitting 4th all-time for career 3-pointers at Eastern Hancock. I think that's his second one tonight. Did he hit one earlier?
I don't remember if he did. I was looking at this earlier. He's got to be sitting at 19th or approaching 18th for all-time points too, because
Yeah, he was 2 points away from 20th, and he's got about 10 here now.
Yeah,
so
he was 8 from 19th.
So that should put him up right there around 19th. So, yeah, moving up those career record boards there.
I think sometime in the next month he's gonna be approaching 18th, possibly 17th if he could have a couple of big games. It's not bad for the junior there.
No. He's also sitting 27th for career field goals made, I think. Vance with the ball up top. Tell Vance just isn't comfortable dribbling it there.
Nope. And our guys are playing some really tight man. I like that. Making things tough, cutting down passing lanes.
Pennington gets it to Vance. To Birch. Wiles with it. Royals playing good defense, forcing a long possession here. Pennington drives.
Yeah.
Really good charge call there.
That's the second charge of the night we've drawn. And really well played by Jacob Spalding.
Yeah.
All feet.
That's Pennington's first foul. Jake Spalding pulls up from 3 and buries it. The Royal lead is up to 7. So they're down 3 at the half, but Cambridge City has not scored this half.
Nope.
Pennington takes it in as I say that and kisses it off the glass, and Coach Klein wants a timeout.
4:31 left in the quarter. Royals sitting on a 5-point lead.
Look at the teams in our sectional. Both these teams in sectional 41 here. I believe, isn't it sectional 41, as I said? Yeah. Shenandoah on top of the sectional, 5-0. Again, Eastern Hancock at 3-0. Northeastern 4-2. Northeastern's a good team. Centerville 1-3. Cambridge City 2-3. Union County, Knightstown, and Hagerstown all winless. And a couple things I think I have on my program. Cambridge City I have the other program over there with more stuff on it, on page 3, I think. Cambridge City Lincoln High School has never won a sectional. At the bottom, you can see it.
Yep.
No, right
Gotcha.
I don't think they've ever won a sectional since they consolidated. Now, a couple of the got the graphic up there still. A couple of schools that consolidated. Cambridge City, the Wampus Cats won 2 sectionals. Back in the 50s and 60s, and then the Milton Sharpshooters, I think, won a sectional as well.
Wampus Cat's one of the great nicknames.
I've seen football coach Phil Renforth wearing a Cambridge City Wampus Cats shirt at some point. Birch buries the 3.
And he has yet to get going for him. He's the second leading scorer.
I think it's his second 3, but he hasn't really done a whole lot else.
No. Been a lot of Wiles and Pennington from the line in the first half. Cole for 3.
Oh, just a little long.
You just can't quite get it to go tonight.
Birch from the corner hits another one and pulls the Eagles to within 1. He said he hadn't got going, so he hit 2 in a row. Silas pulls up from about 13 feet and buries it.
That was a smooth-looking jumper.
Yep. That's what I mean. As a team, that mid-range shot is something we've really improved on this year. Neither team is subbed yet this half. We're under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Going to Birch again. He puts it underneath the basket.
Deep.
Yep. Landon breaks out. Gets the easy 2.
I was hoping he would dunk it. Pennington I think he tripped, but they're going to call Silas with the foul.
Here come our first subs.
Edric Miller and Drew White checking in. They'll get Cole Rainbolt and Cyrus Burton. 2 fouls on Silas Spalding. Nobody really in foul trouble for either team, so the refs have pretty much let him play, and it's a good thing. Pennington was looking to get Birch on the back cut, didn't.
Oh, there's
Vance
a travel.
Travels, yep.
Yeah, I know Cyrus didn't do that on purpose, but it reminds me of the NBA when they would talk about pulling the chair out from underneath the guy.
Yep.
Both Drew or I guess that was Drew that time, but both Drew and Cyrus banging with Vance inside, doing a nice job.
Landon drives, kicks to Edric. Edric 3 from the wing, no good. We've extended this up. The Eagles are looking to get back cuts, but really I don't think they've had any successful back cuts yet. Nope. Pennington has it stolen away.
Nice steal. Landon's going to get another easy basket. It was a really, really well-played sequence by the Royals there, and Drew just picked his pocket.
And that's scouting. That's knowing that Pennington wants to start right and spin back left, and Drew was just there and knew he was getting ready to spin.
You know, that's the second time right there I've seen Wiles put his hand on the guy to try to go by him. I'm not sure exactly what the call would be, but I've not seen that a lot.
Drew gets called for the foul as he fouls Vance going up with it. Vance, 2 of 5 shooting free throws so far this year. Rolls that one in.
I think a big guy like that would have gotten some more attempts, but they must not go into him often enough.
Well, he's taken 31 field goals, so
yeah,
he's averaging 12 a game. Hits the second. Five-point lead. Jacob Spalding drives in, finger rolls it up. Nobody stopped him, so he got all the way to the rim there.
Yeah, it's the 5th or 6th time we've gone straight to the basket like that. Good job, Drew.
Fighting for it. Landon pulls it down. Landon pulls up from 15 feet, no good. Rebounded by Pennington.
We got caught watching that rebound.
Yep.
I think everybody thinking somebody else is going to grab it.
Birch 3 from the wing, just short.
Yep, same thing, twice
Wiles
in a row.
with the
Just
rebound,
sit there and watch
he
it.
Finishes.
Can't assume somebody else is going to grab the loose ball.
Nope. 30 seconds left here. Eastern leads by 5. Royals going to hold for the last shot here. Jake Spalding finds his brother. Silas drives, gets cut off. Back out to Jake. Drew's going to take a 3 from dead ahead. No good. Pennington with the rebound. And his heave from half court's no good. And at the end of 3 quarters, Eastern Hancock leads 51-46. And that was a really good start to the quarter by us. Cambridge City came storming back. And Birch had a couple of big threes that brought them back in, because for a second there I thought they were going to lose touch and we were going to pull away, but they came storming back and we pulled away, just inched away a little bit. Really a good quarter.
Yeah, that wasn't, and we did a good job coming right out of the half too, and going to the basket. I think Landon hit a 3, but I think the rest of our shots were all.
Yeah, Landon had at least 9 points that quarter there.
Yeah, that was a really
I know he
nice
had
job.
two fast break layups, a little short jumper, and a three.
Yep.
He may have had another jumper in there too. So his scoring this year has not been just you go, wow, he's killing us. It's been in spurts like that. It's a little. He had 28 in the first game against Adams Central, and I thought he was sitting at about 15. I never realized it. So he's been scoring in a sneaky way this year.
Yeah, and I think one of those things too is the offense is it's not just him focus. It's not focused on him, and he's playing within the offense rather than forcing shots. And
yeah,
he's still getting them. They're just coming more natural, and like you said, they're sneaky.
Nice play by Pennington down to Vance. Vance hits the layup.
I think that makes Landon more dangerous too.
Yes, it does. Because his freshman year, he was either on or off. There was he was either hitting threes or he was doing nothing. His sophomore year, he developed the mid-range game a little bit more, but this year he's been much more effective offensively as Jacob Spaulding hits that corner three with the assist from Landon.
Right, and that play illustrates it to me because Landon probably could have taken that. It was down near the baseline, he had taken that jumper, and he saw his teammate wide open, got an assist there, but it was a very unselfish play.
And we were just letting Vance get offensive rebounds left and right, and Wiles hits the three to match Jake Spaulding's there. Coach Klein calls another timeout, and he's down to 2 timeouts. Kind of interesting. That's kind of an interesting spot to take that timeout.
I'm not quite sure why, especially since we just had a timeout, unless he's going to try to change up his defense, maybe press or something. And he's at the point where he wants to do something.
I just always like to have those at the end of the game to stop the clock if you need it.
Yeah.
Reminder to subscribe to our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages. YouTube's always the best place to watch Eastern Hancock athletic events. If something happens, YouTube's always our go-to. If we have problems with the other ones, we always make sure we're live on YouTube. So Facebook is nice and Twitter's nice because you can share it with family that's out of town and things like that. But we always suggest YouTube as being kind of the main one.
Well, they're not pressing.
No.
Let's see what they do here. Looks like they're going man.
Royals have Spaulding, O'Neal, Miller, and White. Cambridge City yet to sub this quarter, still with starters. Yep. Throw it away. Pennington with the steal.
Really, and I was watching Vance was just parked in the middle then, and maybe they're trying to take away that drive, but Drew was all by himself out on the perimeter.
Birch kicks to Wiles. Both Spaulding and Cole Rainbow have done a pretty good job on Wiles. I mean, he's scored, but he has had to work really hard to score tonight.
Yeah. I think he had one stretch where he had several in a row, but other than that, he's not really gotten off.
He had a couple when we were in zone too for a while,
and that's what another good play.
Advance, but Drew steps in and deflects it.
Yep, second time he's done that.
Jake Spaulding hits Landon O'Neal. Oh, just short on the three. That one looked good.
Yeah, Landon thought it was good too.
Pennington to Birch to Wiles. Wiles throws it right to Drew White.
Yep, third steal on that. They're trying to get it inside. Drew's doing a really nice job. And we've got a 5-point game, which is the average.
Yep, the average difference when these two teams play. Landon drives, finds Edric in the corner. Edric Miller buries a three.
Pennington drives,
puts it up, and nice take there by Pennington.
Yep. It's a nice job going to the left there. We didn't foul him, which is nice, but I think he'll take that too.
Jacob Spaulding drives. Nobody steps over to help.
And I want to give an assist to Drew on that because he stepped back. Vance stepped with him. It cleared a path for Spaulding.
Yep.
I know he doesn't get one, but, man, that was that extra step Drew took to get out of the middle.
And the Eagles really working here, look like they're trying to get Vance to post up, although a ball screen from Vance screens and Birch gets into the lane for 2 more. Coach Klein with another timeout.
And even if they're converting like that, it's taking them so long to get a basket.
Yeah. See if I got any of those plays on replay here. There's another. There's Drew Steele. Landon with the fast break layup there. That was that charge by Jacob Spaulding. We have people commenting about our cameraman. We've talked to him. We know we're working with it. So Royals lead by 6, 4:17 to play here in the fourth quarter. Landon O'Neill drives, kicks to Silas. Over to Drew White. Back up top to Landon. I can hear you breathing again. Sorry. Landon,
right.
You can't hear it in your own head because with the masks, because we're wearing masks here, because with the mask it's hard to not hear yourself breathing.
Oh!
Spaulding with the steal.
Man, no, that was Drew White.
I know, but I meant Spaulding with the finish.
Sorry. Drew dives for that. That's 4, I think, this quarter for him. It's the hustle plays from Drew White tonight. Wild shot, no good. Cole grabs
the rebound. Royals lead by 8.
And that's it. Drew's pulling Vance out again.
Yep.
We got some lanes.
Gets Drew, drives and loses the handle, but they're going to call a foul there. Foul was on Wiles. That'll be his 3rd. Royals to inbound here. Silas Spaulding to trigger the inbound.
They're going to do it again. Yep. Drew's going to go out there, pulling him out.
And Vance just grabs him. I mean, Vance literally just grabbed him by the waist there.
Yep.
And Mason Dick is going to check in, probably to get Vance. As he is.
And that just weakens them.
Yep.
It's really, really early to start fouling. I guess if you want to get up to
Are they trying to get it?
They've got to be.
Pennington picks up his 2nd. That's 4 team fouls for the Eagles. Trent fouls Landon O'Neill.
I guess they're just trying to get up so they can get the bonus.
So they don't have to do this later, maybe?
Yeah.
Putting Zach Hall in for the first time, 5'9" senior.
Yeah, because that was, what is that, Trent's third?
Yeah, 3 on Trent.
Wiles got 3.
Five team fouls for the Eagles. So the next one, that one right there, makes 6. I think that's 3 now on Pennington.
3 on Pennington. So the other thing is it's risky because you just put 3 starters with 3 fouls.
Yeah.
2 of whom have basically carried your team offensively.
And I thought he was going to put Zach Hall in just a foul, but Wiles just picked up his 4th.
Yep, and that was kind of a desperation foul.
But see, that one I don't understand. You had him at the bonus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got him to the bonus. Now, Wiles just picked up his 4th and is going to send Landon O'Neill to the line to shoot 1-1.
Yep, Hall and Dick come out. Vance and Trent come back.
It's a bold strategy by Coach Klein. Let's see if it pays off for him here. Like I said, you have your leading scorer now with 4 fouls and a couple other starters with 3. So I trust him. He's done this a lot longer than I have. So
I agree with you. I thought it was going to be Hall, and I think what Coach Spalding did was change who was getting the inbounds pass.
Yeah.
And that's that last time and put Wiles having to play defense up there.
Landon calmly hits both free throws. Royals with a 10-point lead. Pennington working on O'Neill.
And he really likes to go left, and that was a nice play.
Yeah, that was a nice play, getting it to Vance.
Yeah, really good job by Vance. He'd taken advantage of Drew fronting him, and he sealed him off when Pennington came around. Now we just got to be careful we don't get counted at 10.
Trent steals it away from Cole.
And that's their last time out.
Wiles just used their last time out. And he didn't need to because Birch was right there. He could have passed it to Birch.
Yep. And that wasn't bad. Cole just didn't feel Trent there, and Trent made a nice play.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how this turns out. Burton's coming in. I think he's going to give Drew a rest.
Drew's played really well,
Absolutely.
doing little things that aren't going to show up on the stat sheet.
He had a great
got a couple
quarter.
steals, but he had a really nice 4th quarter here. 8-point lead for Eastern Hancock. Minute 48 on the clock. And if we look at our MEC standings, Eastern still yet to play a game, so we're sitting in 8th in the conference, but one of only 2 undefeated teams, with Shenandoah being the other.
And I don't think that's unexpected, right?
No, Shenandoah won the sectional last year.
They had to have been a favorite to make a deep run.
Yeah, I think they were probably the favorite in the regional. I don't know about the semi-state. Linton was pretty good in the semi-state. And I think Linton's pretty good again this year. So Pennington drives, just heaves it up. I think was expecting a foul there. Rainbolt saves it, but saved it all out of bounds off the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he was kind of leaning like he thought somebody was going to give him some body contact, and it messed up his shot.
Wiles rises up for 2,
which is why you don't want him with 4 fouls.
And again, they're out of timeouts. They can't stop the clock anymore.
Nope.
After they make a basket, they can't stop the clock anymore. O'Neill drives over to Jake Spalding, up to Silas Spalding. Birch fouls Cyrus Burton.
Yeah, it looked like there was an injury timeout. They call foul too.
They did call foul.
Okay, because I saw Trent go down, and he looks like he's hurting. I don't know if he rolled an ankle or something.
Cyrus Burton only shot 1 free throw so far this year.
Birch picked up his first.
Cyrus rolls out, and Vance gets the rebound. Trent up to Pennington. Pennington for 3. No good, but Wiles gets the rebound. Puts it up, and he's fouled. And that's not what we wanted to do, is give them shots with the clock stopped.
Right. Well, that's Cole's first. Only the team's third, but really what you said, we want the clock running. The 6-point lead right now.
Because, again, they can't stop the clock other than by fouling. So if they make a shot, then that clock's running.
Yep. And it looks like Cam Wise is going to go in, which would be another ball handler.
Probably for Cyrus.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and that's going to kind of eliminate, I think, Vance's advantage on defense, because if he sits in underneath the basket, then Cam doesn't even have to move.
Wiles, the 88% free throw shooter, hits them both, and the lead is now 4. Cole finds Cam Wise. Wise is fouled by Pennington. That'll shoot. That's the 9th team foul by the Golden Eagles, so that'll put Cam Wise at 1-1.
Yeah, and he hasn't shot any free throws yet this year.
No, this is be his first attempts. The senior.
Yep, and from here on out, it's 2 shots. The Royals will be in the double bonus.
Cam calmly drills the first one there. Second one on the way, short. Oh, they're going to call Cam on the foul there.
Wow. Well, other than stopping the clock,
doesn't really do anything now. Drew's going to check in, offense-defense sub. So Royals by 5. Coach Spalding going to take a timeout here.
Go over some last-minute instructions with his kids and get him a good position. Remind them we don't have to score again.
Nope.
We definitely don't need to foul.
Layups and free throws, right?
Yep.
Too soon? Are we going to pick our Paxton Farms player of the game?
I think we can, but I don't know. I mean, Landon's probably, with his scoring, it's just been very timely when it comes. And then I think just the little stuff that Drew is doing is kind of, what do you like? Do you like a lot of points and that kind of thing? Do you like the guy who's kind of the unsung hero, I think?
Normally I'm liking the unsung hero, but I think Landon's been off, hasn't scored a lot the last couple games. His percentage hasn't been good, so it's nice to see him really get into the rhythm and get into scoring the ball tonight. Although Drew's pretty deserving too. We'll go ahead and give it to Landon as our Paxton Farms player of the game, because this is like I said, he's been a little out of rhythm the last 2 games. So,
well, nice. I think coming out of the half, he was the one offensively who got us going, because he got those layups. He had that short jumper, and then he hit a 3.
He had that 9-point quarter, and that was really what made the difference to put us ahead, because we were trailing by 3 at the half. So, we'll go with Landon as our player of the game there.
Put the press on just to make him work and take time.
And there Landon fouls Trent, knowing that we're not in the bonus yet, or not. Eagles aren't in the bonus yet, so.
Yep, make him have to reset, do it again. Yep. No cheap, easy baskets. We're sitting on our 5-point margin.
And nobody's in foul trouble for us.
Oh,
so.
No. Wiles gets free for 3 and hits it.
Silas Spalding looks like he turned an ankle there. That's how he lost Wiles. Trent picks up the foul, and that'll send Cole Rainbolt to the line to shoot 2. Is that Trent's 3rd or 4th?
Yeah, I don't remember, because
I'm waiting to see what it says on the scoreboard.
I feel like it's his 4th, but Coach thought it was his 5th, because they were getting ready to sub a guy. So
we're not going to put it on the scoreboard apparently. Oh, yeah, it's his 4th. So Rainbolt to shoot 2 here. So leaving the door open, guys. 2-point lead for the Royals. Even if he hits this, it's still a 1-possession game. So let's bury this one, Cole. Drew White with the rebound.
Do we want to reevaluate?
I might reevaluate our player of the game there.
That was a huge rebound, and Drew is going to shoot.
See if we caught that on the. We missed it. I hit the replay button too late.
And I didn't see who they called that on.
Should have been Vance.
That would just be his third, I think. So they pulled him out when they started fouling. There we go.
3-point lead now for Eastern Hancock. Drew misses the other. Landon taps it out of bounds. So 3-point lead with 26 seconds left here.
And I heard their coaches yelling same play, so I think we can look for Wiles, try to come off the screen and get free at the top again. And I didn't see what the second action off that was.
That was a huge offensive rebound there by Drew. Pennington knocks it. Yep, Jacob Spalding knocked it out of bounds off of Pennington.
Yep, another big defensive play. And while we're giving up more than our average, we're making the plays we need to make.
It actually went off the ref. I couldn't tell. The ref touched it last. I don't know who touched it, Pennington is arguing it big time.
Yeah, we don't have any instant replay for them to go to, so.
Well, it was behind our scoreboard, so we wouldn't have been able to see that anyway.
Well, I'm just saying there's nothing for the refs to check out even. They can't even go to the sideline and look. I mean, we're a 2A high school program, and that's not, they got to ride with the call.
No, I think it was probably the right call.
Yeah,
I think it was I think Pennington thought that Jacob hit it because the ref kicked it out of bounds. Yeah. Like he knew that he didn't knock it out of bounds, but the ref was actually the one to kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, my sense was that it had gone off Pennington's leg. I couldn't quite see, but I think the other thing, Pennington didn't have a chance to save it because.
No. And that was just the ref was trying to get there. He probably should have held up and let them, he just ran right into him there.
It looks like Hall and Dick came back in, so it's telling me they're going to be fouling, yeah, because Wiles and Pennington both sit, both them with 4.
Nobody's guarding Landon.
Nope.
And that was a terrible job there, just miscommunication. I mean, nobody was guarding Landon and let him run 4 more seconds off the clock there.
And put our usually our best shooter there on the line, or one of the best.
Landon's 10 of 10 on the season, so. It's the first.
So Pennington and Wiles come back in. White comes in for Wise. A lot of shuffling around.
Yep.
All to let Landon shoot the second.
4-point lead, so back to a 2-possession game for Eastern. Landon calmly hits the second. Coach Spalding's going to use a timeout, and that'll leave him with 1.
I think it's the same thing. Just talk with your kids. Make sure you communicate. I don't think you can over-communicate in a situation like this.
So here's what you do if you're Cambridge City, and I'm sure Coach Klein is telling his guys right now, score and then grab the ball and throw it in the hallway. Because you can't stop the clock. So what's going to happen? You get a delay of game, but it stops the clock. You get a warning on the first one. So I know he's telling his guys that when we score, you got to grab it and throw it in the hallway.
It just sounds funny.
Otherwise, I mean, they're just probably not going to have enough time because the Royals can just wait, and use those 5 seconds and then take a timeout.
Absolutely. Be curious if they send somebody long too. I mean, they could always try to throw it up high to Vance, but we've seen he's uncomfortable handling the ball that far away from the basket.
You almost go with like a hook and ladder play, throw to Vance at half court, and then have him flip it to somebody sprinting up the sideline there.
So they've got, and there's Wiles trying to figure out where he wants to go. That's not great either. That after timeout, you're not quite sure where to set up.
Cole Rainbolt playing defensive back there.
Oh!
Nice job. Cole crashed into the bleachers.
Yeah, I saw that play in the fall.
Yeah, they didn't realize who was guarding there because you're not going to get that over Cole.
No, that was a good position. Drew, really, really smart, grabbed the ball and tossed it over to Silas, but I think Drew was like going to lose his balance too. It looked like he was.
What we can see Drew just kind of grabbed it and threw it over there. But, yeah, if you missed it, Cole was just playing basically like he was playing man coverage underneath on football and just went up and high-pointed it.
And with all that, Pennington just fouled out.
Yep. So Silas steps up, calmly hits the 2 free throws, and the Royal lead is 7. Wiles has it stripped away. Jake Spalding gets it. Wiles fouls him, and Tyler Wiles will be done for the night, and Jake Spalding's going to go shoot 2 more.
And I just want to point out, Drew got the strip.
Yep.
On that spin, I think that's the second time on a spin he's just taken out of a guy's hands too. So really, really good game defensively for Drew. Just the little things.
Mm-hmm.
So glad to have that from him.
We can do co-players of the game. Since we picked it, Drew's had too many big plays to,
yes, he has.
to just leave it. So we'll do co-players of the game. And it's going to wind up here, Jake Spalding with 1 more free throw as he hits the first.
Well, and I'm glad for Drew because in middle school, and early on, Drew was kind of the guy. And now Drew's settled into his role. And
he got
there
an
you go.
offensive
Right.
rebound there.
I mean, that's the – and as a senior, those are the plays and the leadership you want to see.
Yeah, Drew with a really nice game tonight. Landon with a really nice game tonight. We just really that second quarter was the only dark spot on this game. We played well in the other 3. So nice job by the Royals here tonight to pick up the victory and move to 4-0 on the season.
Yeah, that was a fantastic job and a hard-fought game, which I think that's good for us because we've had a couple of blowouts and have to struggle prepares us to get into this, the meat of the season.
We've really only had one game that was a good close game. That was the overtime game against Adams Central week 1. So the Royals have 2 games coming up next week. We're home against Randolph Southern on Tuesday. That is a varsity-only matchup against the Rebels of Randolph Southern. And then we are at Centerville on Wednesday for the makeup game. We were supposed to play them right before Thanksgiving, and they had to cancel. We'll have the Randolph Southern game live. I've asked Centerville for permission, so I'm waiting to hear back from them as to whether or not we'll be at Centerville for that game, but we'll definitely be here for Randolph Southern. Cambridge City, the Golden Eagles will fall to 2-4 on the season. They've got 1 game coming up next week. They play home against Knightstown, and then they've got 1 more game over Christmas break. They'll be at Blue River on December 30th. So Eagles have Knightstown coming up. We saw Knightstown struggled. Watching last night's game to this night's game, Cambridge City's a much better team, I think, than the Panthers. So Lincoln bumping up their schedule a little bit. Normally they play last couple of years I feel like they played some really poor teams early on, and they've tried to strengthen their schedule a little bit. So I think it'll help them down the stretch. So, again, final score here from Charlottesville, Eastern Hancock 72, Cambridge City Lincoln 64. Royals move to 4-0, and we will see you guys next time on Tuesday here at home against Randolph Southern. So thanks for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it.